So this is my first year saddle hunting, so it's been quite a learning experience. So this is the saddle I chose. It's H2 saddle. One of the biggest benefits for it is the mesh and how it sits so comfortably. The size is a little bit bigger, so it does support my lower back all the way down to my thighs. That's the one thing I wanted, because sometimes I like to sit for 6, 7, 8 hours. So comfortability, if that's even a word, was what I wanted to use. So basically how this works, and I'll put it on later, you step through these two right here. This one came undone right now, but basically you have these leg straps that they come undone. It's actually with a C-clip, so I'll throw this C-clip back in this one right here, just like that. So those go up around your legs. This goes on later. So you just strap this. It's a D-clip. It straps in right around your belly. You step through these, so then you know it's right up around your groin. When I actually get up the tree, I like to take those off, stick them in my sides. So as I'm climbing the tree, as I ascend, which I said I'll show later, this is called your bridge. When you're climbing your sticks, I like to tuck my bridge into my waist buckle so it doesn't get caught going up or coming down. So basically the saddle, it is a lineman's belt basically. It sits comfortably on you. I'm gonna take these off. So you have these straps with your bridges on, and then this right here is your lineman's loops. You have your lineman's loops right here. There's your carabiner, so you can see my carabiner is attached to my lineman's rope. So basically, as I'm ascending the tree, as I'll show you later, I throw this end around the tree and then hook my carabiner back up to this green side, just like this, and then I tighten it up, yada yada yada, as we go up the tree. So that's basically that. And then on my right side always lives my tree tether. I always put that on the right side. From a picture I posted on Instagram, for those who follow me, these pouches, they do not come with this, but this H2 saddle does have mounting loops. But I got these from Amazon, they're on Amazon from the company Tactical. Both of these together were like 12 bucks. As you can see, they're deep. Stick my rope in there with no issues. I can even throw food in there if I want to, a bunch of other stuff. I actually keep my other ropes in there as well. Got to take this off. So basically what I do is when I'm coming in and out, all this stuff lives in here, and that's how that part works. So as I'm walking out, I'm clipped in, and that's basically all I have, along with my backpack here. So my backpack, this is actually like a $10 Walmart backpack. I got a new one coming for Christmas. So basically this is how I've just thrown everything together with an easy gear tie, wrapped around. Then I had a save yourself strap to hold this in, and a couple extra bungee cords. So I'll get this stuff out and then I'll show you guys, just one second. All right, so we'll start off here. Some essentials that I have. So these are loops, just made out of paracord. What I use for these is after I set my first 2 sticks, I put this on this Versa button right here, and then it hangs up, and I can hang it on the top step of the next step, so it's not like clanging around. I just reach up, set it up on top of the next step, and then I go from there. As you can see, I actually have 4 sticks. These are heliums, Hawk heliums. They're 30 inches and they're double on each side. So I got a step on each side. The strap, it is let's see here. It is I believe they call this like not a trucker's hitch, but it's something similar. So when it goes around the tree, as you come around, you never choose the first loop, by the way, you always go second loop. As it comes around, you just kind of lift it up, and I'll show you again later. And then this sits in here, so it's around the tree, and then you set it, and then it locks itself in around the tree, no slips. So that's that. I got 4 of those. I do not have any aiders. I know some guys like to do one sticking, where they use one stick and they ascend the tree all the way up, but I'm not quite into that yet. Like I said, it's my first year. So I got 2 paracord loops. I always have them with me. I have one easy tie. It is rubber, so it can be reused, bend around, tied through, pull tight, yada yada yada. So I use that to keep my sticks and stuff together, or if I hang something off my side, that actually runs, I can run that through my molly loops, and that works pretty well. These two, I always keep extra straps in my bag. So this is the Save Yourself strap that I had in my bag. Everyone knows what a Save Yourself strap is. If you're falling from a tree, throw this on a tree branch, girth hitch it, and then step into it, and you can save yourself. That's what I have for that one, and I always just carry an extra bungee cord. So then this is the platform I have. This is an XOP, can't remember the name, not a Renegade, because that is the saddle. But this is an XOP stand. One thing I really liked about this, besides the cam buckle, is when I came with it, were these extra all-purpose buckles. So what I do is when I'm going to carry this in here without any noise, I make sure this is wrapped up right through there, and then I actually run these crisscross through here like this, and then cinch them down. And I cinch those down. I have no one on the other side in my backpack, so it doesn't move, it doesn't clang around or anything like that. So that's my XOP. Like I said, I'm getting a new book bag, so I don't have to carry around this $10 Walmart book bag anymore. It does its purpose, but it's not the best for lugging things around. Another thing that I always make sure I keep, I have all this extra rope. I use this as a pull rope for this. A lot of guys will hang this from their back. I'm not comfortable with that yet. So what I do is, I tie one end. I tie this end around like the back side of here, and I put this on my lineman's loop, and then I just pull this up. So that's another thing that I always keep in here. I think this is like 28 foot of rope. So always have extra rope on you, and you never know when you're gonna need other kind of stuff. All right, so you can see I got my saddle on now. This is the belt the bridge I was talking about. Just tuck it in, just like that. Here's the straps. I keep these loose because I usually wear coveralls as I climb. Obviously, I'm not in my hunting clothes, so I'm gonna ascend, and I'll show you guys how to do that. All right, so you can see right here, I got my first stick in. What I've learned from watching a crap ton of YouTube videos is when you're setting your first stick, you want to set it about knee height or just above knee height. When you put your strap around and you set it down, you want it to be right around your knee, so you're not making a super over aggressive step on your first step up. So that's what I did here. Just step up, and then we're gonna go all the way up this tree. All right, since it's getting late and I'm losing light here, what I'm gonna do is I'm only up two sticks. So I'm gonna show you what it would be like if I was putting on my platform right here. So what you want to do is, what I have learned is to put your platform basically 90 degrees from this right here, from your step. So actually, if you have to, you can swing around, put your foot on your step, and you got full 360 of the tree. So as I said, I had this right here. Bring it up. Like I said, I'm just pretending that I'm 20-some feet in the air right now. So here's my platform. Set it on my top step. Just for this purposes, I usually keep this tied until I'm done. But I'm gonna untie it real quick. It's still strapped down here to me. So basically, undo this wherever I have it tied in at. One thing you always want to make sure you do is keep your belt, your lineman's rope, above where you're going to be putting this on here. So here I have this like this. I cam it down just a tad bit so I can see where it's at. Right there. You can see I'm hands-free because my lineman's belt is on there. So what I do is I put this loop through here, and then pull this tight to where I want it. Bring it up a little bit so it sets down. That's a bit better. Cinch that down, cinch it down again. Make sure I put it a full 90 from it. There's a tree branch right above there, so it might be off just a little bit. And as I cam it down, just like that, I have it so I can tighten it up a little bit. It's too loose still. And then this screw right here determines the angle of your platform. So I have it pointing down a little bit for my feet. So that's the way it's set up right there. And as I step on here, it'll drive this into here. All right, so as I get to make my transition, what I'm gonna do is buckle myself in twice. So basically, here's my tether. I'm gonna put myself into the tree twice. So I know that something always has me for when I do. So how I like to do it is, see this branch here? Oh, I shouldn't have picked this tree. It's a bad tree to do this on. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go up and over this one. Like this. Reach around here, grab it. So then when I do this, this is like my worst tree to do this on too in my yard. That's piss poor planning on my part. So now I'm gonna loosen up this prusik knot, and now I'm gonna grab my bridge right here, bring this down, tighten that bad boy in. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make my transition here. Like so. Just like that. And now this doesn't have me yet because I'm still on my lineman's belt. So what I'm gonna do, just pull myself up here, let my lineman's belt down, and as you can see, I'm hanging. So like I said, I'm only like 12 feet off the ground right now, but just chilling. And I would put my hang yourself strap either right here or right above here with my backpack hanging off of it. This is what it is, just hanging off here, easy peasy. And then to get back down, you just do everything the complete opposite.